Welcome back to DNA's Garage, and today we're going to be installing some traction bars on this rust bucket. Ignore the just trying to get some paint on this. Oh, anyway, so I want to install the traction bars because every time we spool these little baby up, these right here just groom and kind of gives you a little shake, kind of like a death wobble on a Jeep. But it's kind of simple. They're eBay. You get these two 17s right here on the lower control arms. Pop them out, pop the bracket that they give you. Then you put the traction bars over here, and then you got two bars running on both sides, kind of keeping the suspension from doing any type of movement, keeping it tight when you stop the clutch and bang gears and passing. Can't say that word. But yeah, let's get to the install. Well, I kind of want to give you guys a little view of what these traction bars. So this goes on the lower control arms. You got two bolts. You pop the bolts out, pop it in. Then you got your little Chinese eBay hardware. Then you got these nice machine aluminum with adjustable on each side. I'll show you guys how to adjust that. And then you got the big board right here. It's gonna go like this. Really quality, to be honest. Better welds than I can do, to be honest. And it has many bolts, so it fits the EK body style and the Integras and also the EGs. So right here we're gonna have two 17. We got a bolt and we got a nut. Then this bar goes like so. Hold it on. Pop the bolt in there. The nut. Easily sap it on. Then you got yourself the bracket on there. Let's go to the other side. So on the other side, just repeat the same process. You got the 17 right here. Take that out. Bolt. Breaker bar. I'll be surprised if I don't snap it. I just wanted to take that bolt. Is it bent, right? It looks bent. Well, anyways. He thought he was keeping all the horsepower. These traction bars are going to get installed where the tow hooks go on the EGs or the EK bodies, and they have multiple holes. That way it fits all the body styles. And you're going to be using a 14mm bolt from Honda. Right now, we didn't have enough bolts, so we went to good old Home Depot and picked up M10 by 1.25 and 35mm in the length, and which will be long enough to fit, and we're just gonna get right ahead and install them. I don't wanna hurry, right? So right here we got our Chinese candy, and we're gonna be taking out the bolts and we're gonna be installing the bars. Let's go back here first. And we're gonna and grab your spacer. Got that. Then we're gonna move to the front. Alright, so as you saw in the last clip, these can be a little tedious, but you want to have these little spacers, that way when you crank down this bolt, it kind of sensors down and it doesn't just crush these two weld tabs and kind of just gives it that rigidity. Not to do that, because if I was to crank the bolt down and let's say it opens like that, it still has movement and it could positively affect the lower control arm. So we're gonna get everything just loose on and then tighten everything once everything's on and we know that it's gonna fit. So it's basically the same process as the other side. Kind of got your bolt, your spacer, the bar, spacer, the nut. All right, and the way that you want to adjust this is that you want to loosen this nut, and you want to spin this bar until you see the control arm get pushed back a little bit. Then you want to back it off and lock both of these nuts. That means that the control arm is where it's supposed to be, but it's not being pushed back and affecting the caster. And that is how you're going to get the best results, and this is how you're going to know that this traction bar is doing its job. Now if you install them and you start to get, once you get into boost or once you floor it or whatever, drop the clutch, whatever it is that you're into doing, and it goes to one side, you want to check that side and make sure that both of your sides are adjusted to the same length, and also doing the same. Also, it's good to have an alignment done, because this can affect your caster. So if you have the same caster on both, and you know that both arms are the same side. So the installation is pretty much done. We're kind of just tightening everything down, and then we're going to show the finished product. Alright, as you can see, everything's tight. Oh man, I just shook the whole car. Nice and tight. And they look like they're gonna do their job. I don't know, they're kind of eBay, so they might break. But if you cared enough to watch this video, those traction bars are 80 bucks, and hopefully they do the job, and maybe you find any entertainment. But we'll see you on the next video.
Cut. Damn. Eco boost.
Eco boost, you a